Cristiano Ronaldo was furious after Portugal's loss to Belgium. He threw his captain's armband on the ground, and lots of the Seleção fans saw it as a lack of respect. But this isn't the first time that Cristiano Ronaldo has annoyed or angered his own fans. Cristiano Ronaldo is Portugal's fearless leader. But when things don't go to plan, sometimes he goes too far. CR7 threw his armband on the ground after losing to Belgium in the last 16 of the 2020 Euro. He was frustrated because his team didn't manage to equalize despite dominating the game and having lots of great opportunities. It was very reminiscent of the way he lost it against Serbia in March. He threw his armband on the ground after a major refereeing error. It's fair to say CR7 is hot-headed, and it's not the first time his displays of emotion have disappointed some of his fans. At another moment in the 2020 Euro, during Portugal-Hungary, Cristiano got mad at Diogo Jota for not passing the ball on a major goal opportunity in the first half. He shouted at him. During the break, in the corridors of the Budapest Stadium, CR7 seemed to glare at Jota, a look which didn't please some Portuguese supporters on social media. They would have preferred that as a good captain, CR7 would have supported his teammate instead of knocking him down. Cristiano has also sometimes angered Juventus supporters. Do you remember this free kick against Porto? Do you remember the moment when Cristiano turned around and looked like he was afraid of the ball, which went through his legs? He really annoyed some Juve supporters, but this is nothing compared to what happened during the game against Genoa. Despite the 2-0 victory, CR7 was furious for not scoring. Off the pitch, he punched a wall in the locker room. On the pitch, he went off throwing his jersey on the ground like a dirty rag, which really annoyed some of the old lady's fans. Gazzetta dello Sport claimed that Cristiano threw his jersey on the ground for a ball boy to pick up, which calmed down the Bianconeri fans. CR7 disappointed and angered some Juventus fans, like when he ignored and refused to take a selfie with fans after losing to Verona in 2020. But hey, nothing serious. Fans know CR7 and know that when he's in a bad mood, he'll storm off in a huff and you have to leave him alone. Anyway, the anger of Juventus fans was nothing compared to that of South Korean fans towards Cristiano Ronaldo. In 2019, Juventus played a friendly in South Korea against an all-star team from the South Korean Championship. Cristiano was expected to play for 45 minutes, so naturally, the stadium was fully packed, overexcited at the idea of seeing the Portuguese player on the pitch. Except Cristiano didn't play a single minute in the game. Furious, South Korean fans started chanting, "Messi, Messi," in the stands. Many fans asked for a refund. Some claimed they weren't fans of Cristiano after this disrespect from the Portuguese player who didn't even bother warming up. Fans even complained after the match of emotional damage caused by Cristiano's absence. Yeah. And two of them even won their court case. I know. We've talked about Portugal, Juve, and CR7 South Korean fans. But, as you probably know, there are very few fans more demanding than Real Madrid's socios. So Cristiano has been booed by the Santiago Bernabéu on more than one occasion. In 2015, the tension was particularly clear during a Real Levante game. When Real were winning 2-0 thanks to Bale, Cristiano didn't have the best of matches, missing a few obvious chances. Booed by the Santiago Bernabéu, angry with his misses and his selfish attitude, Cristiano responded by insulting the fans. F***odyssey, which can be translated into English as, "Go f*** yourself." Proof that Cristiano sometimes angers his own fans. But the opposite is also true. Besides, during a Real Madrid-Celta Vigo game in 2016, Cristiano responded to the boos from the Madrid fans in the best way possible. Booed for missing an easy pass, he responded by scoring 4 goals. In particular, he scored an incredible goal that he celebrated by putting his hand to his ear as if to say, "Are you still booing me?" So, yes, Cristiano can annoy his own fans. But in general, he brings them a lot of happiness too. Because Cristiano makes the teams he plays on better. Because when you boo or doubt him, Cristiano responds with an amazing performance to silence the haters. He's sometimes irritable. He's not always a model teammate or captain on the pitch. But Cristiano Ronaldo is above all a total champion.